Welcome to Inside the SOS. I'm your host, Lauren.
And I'm Ethan. Well, round 3 is in the books and was a huge success.
Yes, it was. The weather was perfect, the track was awesome, and there were over 160 entries.
For this episode, we had a chance to talk to several drivers.
Before we jump into the interviews, don't forget to like, comment,
and subscribe. In our first couple of interviews, Lauren had a chance to talk to Cade Burnett and Ryder Crosby.
I'm Lauren, we're here with Cade. So how's the track today?
Track's really good, it has a good blue groove in it, a lot of traction. Track seems fun. It's a lot of big jumps. It's technical, but hey, we're here to have fun, so.
How have you been running today?
I've been doing good. I'm in the A main for both my classes, 10 scale four-wheel drive and e-buggy, so hopefully I can improve from there, so.
What changes, if any, have you needed to do to keep up with your speed?
I've had to change some of my diff fluids and some of my shock oil, but other than that, just tires, seeing which tires to run, but there's not really much to do because track's already good traction, has good traction for you.
Has the track changed much for you today?
It's changed good. I've gotten a bit good better as the day went on because it has better traction, so hopefully I can do good in the main and see what happens.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm Lauren, we're here with Ryder. So how's the track today?
The track's awesome. This is my first time at this track, and they've done a really good job as far as the setup and how packed it is. I mean, it's real tacky. I like it a lot.
How have you been running today?
Okay, I'm just in the novice class, but I've been running decent. I've gotten 3 heats in and did 7th, 3rd, and 6th.
What changes, if any, have you needed to do to help with your speed?
All I've done today is adjust my suspension a little bit, and I'm running a stadium truck, so it's catching a lot of air in the body, so I cut a bunch of holes in the body. That's about all I've had to do today.
Has the track changed much for you today?
No, they do a good job of maintaining it, blowing it off, and keeping it way down. It's pretty much been consistent all day long. So.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Next, I also spoke with Russell Skipper and Mark Moon. I'm Lauren. Today we're here with Russell. So how's the track today?
It's got a lot of grip towards the end. It's super grippy. A lot of traction rolling and everything. So we're going to harder compound tires.
How have you been running today?
First qualifier, okay. Second qualifier, I think I did really good. The third one, I tried to push the car too hard and didn't do so well.
What changes, if any, have you needed to do to keep up your speed?
We've had to change the tires, go to harder compound tires, and a couple sway bar changes. But other than that, pretty simple.
Has the track changed much for you today?
Yeah, the traction's come up a bunch since this morning. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm Lauren, we're here with Mark. So how's the track doing today?
Track's really good today. It's been pretty hot today, so they put down some sugar on the track, and the track's really grooved up today. So pretty high traction.
How have you been running today?
Struggled pretty early on. I've been having some technical difficulties with my equipment. I had a bad glow plug in my truggy, but battled back in round 3, and I think I'm sitting second overall in truggy, about 2 seconds behind, about a second or 2 behind Timothy Hobbs, I believe. So did good on that.
What changes, if any, have you needed to do to keep up your speeds?
Tires mostly. I've been making the tire choice a little harder because the track's getting more groove. So I run for AKA, so I'm running. Started off on like super soft this morning, and then really quick as soon as the sun came up, I went straight to super soft long wear. Now we're on soft long wear, and then I think we'll probably end up going back down to possibly super soft long way for the main. So.
Has the track changed much for you today?
Yes. They've been watering like in between rounds, like the outer edge. So as long as you stay in the groove, it's pretty consistent. But if you ever like wander out of it a little bit, it kind of gets hairy sometimes.
Thank you, Mark.
No problem.
So far, it sounds like everyone was having a great day at the track.
Yes, they did. During the middle of all the racing, Dad was able to catch co-owner Nick Hartman on how the day was going.
Hey, TJ here again with Inside the SOS. I got a chance to catch up with Nick. How's it going today?
Doing well, guys. So we ended up with 159 entries today. Some crazy fast talent. The weather's beautiful and the track's shaping up to be definitely one of the best race days at S&B that we've seen in the last 5 years. So I would say all in all, it's a very great day today.
I would say so. It's a beautiful groove. It's very wide. It's not just one lane. It's the whole track all the way across.
Exactly. That's kind of what we're known for. You know, we got a really big A-scale inspired track, right? So you have plenty of passing lines and some crazy traction today to just really make it even better. So we're seeing, you know, top 10 guys in a race, you know, they're separated by about 18 seconds. Very close racing, some really stout competition out there, and we're having a blast, absolutely.
Awesome. So what are you running today?
I'm running Pro Buggy and Nitro Truck. Right now I'm sitting third in Truck, I do believe, and my Buggy, I'll get back to you on that one because I'm about to throw down a stormer right here. Just pick myself up in the rankings just a little bit.
All right, I see you've been running around with a whole bunch of bags of tires. Trying to find that right combo today, or what's working today?
Yeah, absolutely. So with all the traction we added to the track with the sugar and the VHT, basically it's just taking something a little different, a little harder than we've seen, even at the first 2 SOS rounds. So both those tracks were Blue Groove as well. We're actually getting on an S3, S2 style tire. We almost wish we had something harder.
Right.
Some brands don't, you know, right? So we're kind of limited on what we have, whether inventory-wise or even the manufacturers produce. But with a track this high grip, you want something super hard that lasts you at least a couple qualifiers, you know, so you don't have to mount tires all day.
Yeah, right. I got a set that I need to mount myself yet. But all right, awesome. I just want to catch up with you real quick. I'm glad the day's going well. It's a great turnout. The weather, like you said, is absolutely gorgeous. I don't think we could ask for anything better. So
not at all. The cloud cover's rolling in a little bit. It's going to get some nice conditions for the evening racing tonight. We're about to start the last round of qualifying, and then we're going to go right into mains, guys, and we'll have some videos up. We'll have some guys taking videos. They'll be on our Facebook site, and we'll get them sent around the SOS page as well.
All right, awesome. Thanks, Nick. I appreciate it.
See you guys.
We'll see you.
Real quick, we want to give a shout out to all the race winners.
Next up, we had a chance to speak with Cole Ogden and Evan Vale. I'm gonna get it. Don't worry, guys.
Hey, TJ here with Inside the SOS, and I am with Cole Ogden from Atlanta, Georgia. So you raced today here in round 3 of the SOS. What do you think of the track today?
Track's fine, man. I mean, it can't get any better than this. They did a great job with the layout. The prep was great. You know, they put some sugar on there, put some hard work into the prep, but it's really good. You know, it's like a race on asphalt. Might be a little bit of a light dust on the outside, but it's not really affecting our cars on in the line or anything. But no, it's a good track. They did a really good job with the layout as far as the prep goes. And I always love coming up here racing these guys. A big crowd up here. So we're enjoying it.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it seems like the groove is pretty wide on this track. So
yeah,
there's a couple of different lines guys can run.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple. Like when I was here a few weeks ago, I did some testing here a few weeks ago. The lips of the jumps weren't quite as poppy as they were then. But now it just makes it a lot more easier for like everybody to get over. And, but there was a little bit of a groove the last 2 weeks ago. There's a little bit of a groove, but not as much as there is now. They didn't put sugar on before,
all right,
but now they got it all pressed in, ready to go.
Car's handling well. Any changes you had to do throughout the day?
No, car's ready. It was good from the start. I was here, like I said, I was here about 2 weeks ago doing some running, and I found a setup that I like pretty good. I tested a bunch of stuff, and I come up with a setup, and I just put it on my car and showed up with it. Thankfully, I haven't had to do much. I just glued like a set of tires and pretty much called it for the day. Run, have a good time.
Awesome. So, you ready for the A main?
Yes, sir.
Where are you starting?
P1.
All right.
Yeah, start with P1, so we're going to try to take the lead and get out there and get away from you guys.
Awesome. Where are you head to after this? What's your next race?
I was supposed to go to Italy next week for RCP, but I decided to sit out, so I'm not going there.
Okay.
My next one will probably be Wicked Weekend.
Oh, Wicked Weekend coming up in Gainesville. Awesome. That's awesome. Well, Cole, I appreciate you talking with us, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks. TJ here again with Inside the SOS. We're in round 3, Piedmont, South Carolina at S&B. I'm here now with Evan Vale from Rock Hill, South Carolina. How's it going today?
It's going good. It's going good. The track's awesome. Jamie and Nick did an awesome job with the track today. It's super smooth, and it's got a ton of grip. It's pretty fun.
All right. How's the buggy running?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I've had a couple good runs. I put in a first place and 2 second place runs today, so we'll see how it goes in the main.
All right, so you'll be chasing Cole?
Yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully it'll be a good race. We'll see.
It should be an awesome race.
Oh, yeah. It'll be fun.
Any big changes you've had to do throughout the day?
Not really. I took a little bit of grip out of my car as the traction came up. I went to a little harder compound tire and messed with my clutch a little bit. But other than that, it's been pretty good.
Awesome. Do you think there's anything you need to change before the mains, or is everything pretty set to go?
Everything's pretty set to go. Mainly, we're just going to focus on tires and watch the track and make sure the grip level doesn't change too much. So
right.
that's about
awesome.
it.
Well, after the round 3 here with the SOS, where are you running next?
After this, I might club race 1 or 2 more times, and then we're off to Wicked Weekend here in about 3 weeks.
All right.
So that should be a good race.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of people are ready for Wicked Weekend.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of good competition there, and it always makes for good racing. So.
All right, awesome.
Yep.
Well, Cole, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank
good luck
you.
tonight. Hope you have a good run, and give Cole a run for his money.
Yeah, we'll try.
All right.
What happens.
Awesome.
So,
thanks.
Thank you.
It was really cool to meet Evan and Cole.
Coming up next, Dad was able to catch up with Ryan Hatton of Rhino Racing Mobile RC Shop.
Ryan literally stocks just about everything you need.
All right, TJ here again with Inside the SOS. We're now with Ryan with Rhino Hobbies, who's the guy that supplies everybody for all their parts on these weekends. So a few things break, and he's the man to go to. So how are we doing today, Ryan?
I'm doing fine. I've got a good crowd.
Got a good
crowd in here, been good business. I like to stay busy and like to find parts if I can find them for them.
Yeah. What's been the biggest seller today?
Racing tires. I mean, compounds. People want either blue or they want green or they want super soft or they want hard. One tire might have 5 compounds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it takes a lot to satisfy. You got J Concepts, different compounds. You got Prolines, different compounds. You got 4 or 5 AKA.
Yeah.
So I just try to have a mixture of everything, and taking electronics, servo horns, fuel.
Look ahead of time to see what tires might be in the higher demand for a race weekend?
You can just about know how they prep the track and look at the weather, and the guys that are really into it just about know between a couple of tires what's going to work.
What's going to work for them.
And then someone will find a hot tire, and then everybody comes and wants that one tire, so they'll buy them all up.
So it's working for somebody. It's going to work for all of them.
Yeah.
So
but it's nice to have a part to get someone back on the racetrack.
Yeah.
And I just appreciate it. I appreciate the customers, and I just enjoy doing it. I enjoy the people just as much as I do selling. I just enjoy it. I like to race too, but if I don't have any help, I come up here by myself and just try to take care of how many people I can take care of.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a big part of this hobby is the friendship and fellowship everybody gets out of here, not just competition on the track. It's everything that's off the track as well.
As you know, you just got through talking to Evan. Evan's a great guy. Cole Ogden's here. He's 12th in the world. You got Brian and Mark that are really promoting Loganville. And, when you got good people in here, it's all about friendship. And if you get anybody rowdy, sell them down or move them on. It's all about having a good time.
Right. So how long have you been doing this?
I've been in the racing probably since '84.
Okay.
But I've been selling probably 3-4 years. Right. It turned into just a little hobby to full-time second job.
Right.
And
it's awesome that you do that because like we were talking earlier, there's a lot of tracks that don't have a local hobby shop.
Yeah.
And even then, if they do,
well, I mean,
majority of the time they don't have the parts everybody needs.
I'll be honest with you, local hobby shops have a hard time because there's so many sponsored drivers.
Yeah.
A lot of parts go through sponsors, and that's just something you got to deal with. It's not going away. You know, that's just part of it. You have to deal with it. But the sponsored drivers, they also buy. I'll trade around, do the best I can with them because I get, you know, good prices. But they also come to you, and I'll trade them out. You know, I'll do what I can do.
Awesome.
It's not too bad.
Oh no, it's
that you can't just come in and say I'm gonna make money. You just, if you don't enjoy it, you don't need to do it.
Yeah, that's really it is. It's the passion for it. You love doing this.
So I went to Las Vegas for my first time. I went to the Fuel Nationals.
Oh wow!
And just checked it out. I enjoy it. But I know all the racers and appreciate. I appreciate everybody that comes by something from me.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've been watching guys run all day, running in the trailer, running out of the trailer.
Yep.
Tires in here, other things.
They're a good crowd up here.
Yeah.
And good people.
Well, awesome. I know the racers appreciate it. I appreciate it. And I hope you continue doing this for a very long time.
Oh, yeah. If I do, I'll just keep getting more and more. And I'm going to have to get me a bigger trailer and a bigger truck. I'll go fund me for a bigger trailer.
There you go.
I'm kidding, though.
That'll work. Ryan, I appreciate it.
Okay.
And this is Ryan with Rhino Hobbies and Rhino Racing.
Yeah, I appreciate all my customers. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Ryan.
Appreciate it.
Good.
And last but not least, Dad got to speak to David and Caty Carmendy. Caty is the host of one of the best RC podcasts out there, Race Like a Girl.
Hi again, TJ with Inside the SOS. I'm here with Caty and David from Kannapolis, North Carolina. I'm sure most of you know that, especially with Caty's podcast. That is racing with...
Race Like a Girl.
Race Like a Girl. My brain's a little off right now.
Yeah.
But it's been a long day.
Really long day.
But
yeah.
So, how's your day been here?
Well, mine's been pretty good. So, you know, we come here a lot. You know, and we have a ball. The layouts are always fun. Today, the grip was a lot higher than it normally is, so kind of threw us off with tires a little bit. Just really had to drive. I mean, a quick lap time is like a 29-second lap, you know, normally. So they laid the sugar down. And it was gripped up, man. It was fun. Got a little bit dusty towards the end of the day, which kind of shook things up.
Yeah.
You know, air changed a little bit, motor tune changed, but it was good. You know, I ended up 5th. Pretty happy with the result, so I'll take it.
Yeah. All right. What about you?
So first of all, we love S&B. We have like a million laps on this layout. So I felt like at the start of the day, my confidence was pretty high just because I have so much time on this track. But then laying sugar down and kind of having a different track surface definitely took me a while throughout the day to like settle in and really figure out the changes that I wanted to make to my car. So the beginning of the day when I was practicing in the morning, we got here really early. We started practicing at like 6:30 in the morning, and my car had a really bad push, so I made a whole bunch of changes to try to add steering. I went to the 5-dot steering plate on the HB car, and it was good, but then throughout the day my car got so loose and I ended up going totally backwards. And once my car settled in, the car was really good, and it was just like I had always been driving this layout, but it took me a while to get there because the surface was different and we aren't on the same tires that we are usually on.
Right.
So it took me a while to get back to my comfortable point on the track, but it was so much fun. We love coming to this track, and this series is awesome because it draws so much entry. So having a C main in the Pro Nitro Buggy class, that was fun to have that much competition.
Yeah, there's a lot of great competition here today. In all of the different classes, it's great to see. Besides tires, was there anything else that you had to change, or were you chasing to get that car right?
I, like her, in the morning I was searching for steering, but unlike her, I kept it in my car. I just felt like it made it faster, and I was able to hold on to it, especially when it got dusty. So I left it, you know, just toe, really was my main change. Just took some rear toe out of it, and it just made it turn exiting the corner a little bit better. So yeah, definitely found some time there.
Awesome. Where are you guys planning on heading to next?
Well, T-Sock,
Sumter, South Carolina is next weekend. So that's the next race for us. So it's another point series here. Kind of mainly focused in North and South Carolina.
So Dave's actually the points leader for that series in Pro Nitro Buggy. I've had my fair share of struggles in the T-Sock series, but the T-Sock series we really like too. We try to come to all the SOS ones, like we love the SOS series just as much, but a lot of the races are real Southern, so it's just harder for us to get to the real Southern races, but yeah.
Yeah, round 4 is going to be in Augusta this year, August.
We are going to try to go to Augusta. Awesome. It's a bit of a drive for us, but we've never been there before, and we're really excited to check out that track because we've seen like videos and people talking about it and stuff like that, and it seems like a really cool track. So I think we are going to try to.
Awesome. Well, that'd be great to see you. I know Augusta looks like, as long as the weather holds out, because it's just been so off this year. Yeah. Rain almost every weekend. So it sounds like Augusta's going to be a good race. So I've not been to the track yet myself, but looking forward to it. But thank you too for a quick minute of your time, and we look forward to seeing you at another race.
Yeah.
Sure, no problem.
I'll see you again here soon, hopefully at Augusta.
All right.
Yeah.
Follow and like Race Like a Girl.
Yes.
Well, that's all we have on this episode of Inside the SOS.
Thanks for watching.
And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell. Great.
Pause.
Great.
I would just take sections up until the next pause.
Because I'm blue.
Before we jump into the interviews, don't forget to like, comment,
and subscribe.
Hey! Oh, I'm doing good so far, man. We should just take this as the real one. Are you recording?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yes, they did. During the middle of all the racing, Dad was able to catch co-owner Nick Hartman on how the day was going. Did I say that right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good.
Is it blurry?
God damn it.
That sounded bad.
Yeah. But is it the footage blurry like it was last time?
My smile gets obnoxious.
Carmendy.
And last but not least, Dad got to speak to David and Caty Carmendy. Caty is the host of one of the best RC podcasts out there, Race Like a Girl.
And I was the cameraman.
Ew, why do I say it like that? Race like a girl. That's like
anyone want a quick dab? Dab.
Please put that in the blooper reel.
No, please don't. No.